Commodities, be it gold, silver, crude oil, or net gas, all have started the week and the month of June with a bullish bias. Can we expect this bullish bias to continue throughout the day today, or there is a possibility of a reversal? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold, silver, oil, and gas? We are going to see with the help of charts and indicators. And yes, the instruments are to be discussed as per the same sequence: first metals followed with energy. And this is the first update for the day. Next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that as well. The subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's with gold first, and let's begin on the hourly. If you look at the hourly charts of gold, we can find out it is trying to trade in a retracement channel, and this is a slightly bullish channel. After this sharp drop, it is staying in the under the retracement zone. Now this could be a breakout, this could reverse. If it drops below 2318, 2320 zone, we can say now the bears are back in action and we can look forward to a further drop. Else, as long as 2318, 2320 zone is not taken, we should be careful with the selling entry. The stochastic on the hourly charts has retraced, trying to look downwards. Also, one must notice that the moving average on the hourly charts are trading with divergence and bearishness. But look at the MACD, it has hit the lows, it is trying to converge, it has not yet crossed over though, it is still trading bearish, while RSI is staying flat and not signaling any move here. Coming to 2 hour, if you look at the 2 hour chart, see lower highs, lower lows are seen here. And yes, 2318, 2320 indeed is a very good support. What has happened here is it has seen the highs here at 2330, 32, which is indeed a greater resistance, and hitting the resistance zone, it is trying to reverse here. But I'll still say that it is not yet to be confirmed as bearish as long as 2318, 2320 zone is not taken. Also, look at the divergence of the price from the 20 period moving average sitting at around 2335, 36. So if it breaks beyond 2330, 32, we can look forward to 2335, 36, and staying above 2335, 36 is where we can look forward to little bullishness. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish and RSI is almost staying flat. Coming to 3 hour, look at 3 hour charts here, see higher lows is what I am looking at, and yes, indeed it is a very good support zone, and that also makes 2320, 2318 as a very strong support. After the drop, it is consolidating, there is a reversal sign, but the prices are not yet willing to rise. I will definitely wait where the current candle closes and where the next candle starts. That is going to be of prime importance to us. Stochastic here is oversold, it is trying to look upwards, it is trying to trade bullish. The MACD is divergent, the MACD is bearish, and it is already at a lows here. Though if you look at the larger picture, drop, retracement, and it is again looking downwards and looking bearish. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour chart, see, we have to wait for it to break out these lows here. That will confirm the bearishness here. As long as the lows here are respected, we should not be treating gold as bearish. It is still trading in this retracement channel, and there is a possibility that it may continue to trade in this retracement channel as it is preceded with a stronger drop. Now a stronger drop looks forward for a little retracement as well. So I will look forward to a little rise and see a little confirmation of reversal in gold. Today is only, if you see, it is staying about 2345 and 2350 zone. That is the only level above which we can look forward to little bullishness, and then ultimately 2360, 65 is the level beyond which we can consider this as a reversal for the near term, else it is still under retracement. Stochastic oversold here, MACD is bearish here, and RSI is also dropping. Coming to day, before we look into daily charts, if you also want to learn this art of trading, be a part of my 31st mentorship batch starting 10th of June. Do not miss to join this learning journey, where in this journey we have encapsulated all our years of learning and experiences with the help of tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setups which we have developed and curated specifically for you so that you can all trade profitably. So do join it today. Do not miss this journey. Else, you can also be part of my signals channel on Telegram, where trading as per the signals also you can benefit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for your queries related to the services. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker where you can trade safe, secure, and which offers a step-free account with the lowest spreads, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Join it today and save much of your capital by paying almost negligible spreads and swaps, and yes, no hidden charges as well. So do join it today. Now look at the daily chart. See what has happened on the daily chart. So you can see couple of candles with the lows here, and the week started with a slight bearish note, you can say, but then it has already achieved the highs and it is now trying to retest. We have to still wait for gold to break below 24, 23, 20, 23, 18 zone. That will be the confirmation that it is trying to trade bearish, else it is still not bearish. That is a very clear thing. And if you look at the stochastic, this has come to oversold levels. The MACD is trading divergent and bearish, and RSI is staying flat. That is also not signaling anything. So now looking at this, I will recommend you to buy gold today. If you see it is staying above 23, 30, 32 zone, you can initiate a buying entry. Expect 35, 36. First resistance zone at 35, 36, very, very nearby. Then we can look forward to 41. 2341 is the next target, and if it stays above this, you can say now we will look forward to 2348.50 zone. Any move beyond 2348 and 50 is a confirmation that it is trying to stable, and then this time we can expect gold to break 2358.60 zone, the next resistance. See, 2360 is a greater resistance. We have been discussing this since long. 2360 and in fact 62.5. Once gold stays above this zone, you can say that for the week, for the month, gold has turned bullish and we can look forward to a rise. Else, on the upside, on the near term, on the daily charts, on the weekly charts, 23, 60, 65, as long as it is not taken, we should not be treating gold as bullish as well. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. If you look at silver on the hourly charts, the drop here, the retracement, and again it is taking a shape and continuing to trade bearish here. It has come to indeed a very, very stronger support here at 30.10, 30.15, and this marks it to definitely stronger support levels for silver. See what it has done, it has retraced towards 20 period and it is now taking a shape for a downward move. Be watchful here. Breaking below 30.10, we can look forward to a good drop towards 29.80, 29.90 zone, and then 29.50 is also possible. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD is trading bearish, and RSI looking down. So though it is trading slightly oversold, but still not giving up with the bearishness here. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, likewise you can find the drop is seen and the retracement. It is again trying to trade bearish here, but we have to wait for it to break on the downside. 30, 10, $30 levels, that is definitely going to be a critical support zone. Stochastic oversold, trying to bounce back. MACD is extremely bearish and RSI looking downwards, trying to trade bearish here. Coming to 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour charts also, one bearish candle retracement and again a next bearish candle. Though it is yet taking a shape, we have to wait for a clear direction. Right now it is still not decisive that it is willing to trade bearish, possibly taken a dip here, but may bounce back as long as 30, 10, $30 levels are respected. The stochastic here is oversold. The MACD is extremely bearish. The RSI is also sitting at the bottom. Coming to the 4 hour, if you look at 4 hour charts, the observation is more or less similar. Lower lows, lower highs are done, and possibly where the current candle closes, this is going to be of prime importance. Any move beyond 30-40 is an indication that the bulls are trying to move, or bulls are back in the action, and then the move towards the 20 and 50 period moving average towards the $31 levels is what we can look forward to. So beyond 30-40, we can initiate a buying entry, expect it to move towards 30-60, 30-80, and then $31 levels. As long as 31 is not taken, do not treat silver as bullish. Stochastic oversold here. MACD is extremely bearish and our RSI is at bottom as well. The observation is more or less same. After a bit of consolidation, it is now taking a shape, but I will not treat this as bearish as long as 30, 10, 30 $30 levels are not taken in silver. Stochastic is oversold, MACD is bearish, and RSI is at bottom. Coming to daily. Now look at daily charts here. See the median at 30-40, lower lows, higher highs, and see the lows are done. Possibly if it recovers from the current levels, we can look forward to 30.75, 30.80, and in fact $31 levels. So once you see silver trading above 30.4, you can initiate a buying entry where we can expect a little bullishness towards 30.60, 30.80, or $31 levels. Stochastic oversold. MACD has just crossed over. It is trading with divergence. It is looking bearish. It is looking downwards. This is something which makes me a little cautious with the buying entries. But nevertheless, too much of divergence calls for it to converge a bit. And even if it converges for a couple of days, we can look forward to a stronger rise. RSI looking downward. So considering this, I will recommend you to buy silver at 30-40 levels and expect it to move bullish. But as long as $31 is not taken, do not treat silver as bullish. On the downside, you can sell here at $30 levels, below which 29.80 and 29.50 are the two targets for the day and for the week as well. Take your trades accordingly. Let's have a look at crude oil. Oil on the hourly charts has been trading bearish here. Lower lows, lower highs are seen. Moving averages are trading with divergence and bearishness, and clear-cut resistance is seen here at 77.3, 77.5 zone, which is my favorite zone and which is also greater support and resistance. So once you see it is staying above 77.3, 77.5 zone, that is the only point beyond which we should initiate a buying entry. Else what has happened, prices are divergent from the moving average, it has converged. Another point to note here on the early chart, see the resistance here on the upside is definitely strong and the moving averages are indicating bearishness. The stochastic has hit the top, no trading bearish, but look at MACD, it is almost forming a double bottom and it is hitting the lows. So there is still bullishness left in crude oil. RSI looking downwards, trying to trade bearish, coming to 2 hour chart. If you look at 2 hour charts here, see the resistance from the 20 period, then the retracement towards 2050, then resistance there and again dropping. And now see, even if you look at the formation, it suggests that there is still further room for a little rise. Now, how far it can rise? If it stays above 77.3, 77.5, then we can look forward to 78, 78.2 as the first target. Any point of time, oil staying above 78.5, 78.6 is a confirmation of a reversal. Stochastic rising. See, MACD has hit the lows here and it is still trading bearish. We have to wait for the right entries. Yes, 77.3, 77.5 should be an ideal entry for us to buy. RSI at bottom, coming to 3 hour. The observation is more or less same on the 3 hour chart. See, a gap down was seen here. It has filled the gap, trying to rise, but at the same time the lows are yet to be taken, which is also a very good support zone here at 76.3, 76.5. So this zone is going to play an important role on the downside and on the upside 77.3, 77.5. So with this $1 levels, $1 zone is going to remain a critical zone for crude. Moving averages here are also trading with divergence. The stochastic has hit the lows, trying to bounce back. The MACD is bearish and RSI is already at the bottom here. On the 4 hour chart, the observation is more or less similar, nothing different. Only thing is we can expect it to move towards the top of the channel, sitting at around 77.8, 78. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish and RSI is hitting the bottom. Coming to day. Now, look at the daily charts, what we have seen so far, the median here, the higher highs, the lower lows here, and it is almost stabilizing in between this zone between 76 and $80 levels. And this $4 zone is remaining critical for us and for oil to break past by, because once it leaves this zone, any which ways, it is going to be a stronger move either on the upside or on the downside. See the drop, sideways movement, whatever direction it takes, it is going to be a stronger one. Right now, I can see it consolidating. Also, if you look at the bearishness getting diminished, a reversal sign, when the next candle appears, possibly it can try to show a reversal here. Stochastic at bottom, MACD is still bearish, but it has not crossed over for sell. RSI at bottom. So looking at this, buy at 77.3 levels, expected to move 77.6, 77.8 levels, first target zone, then 78.1, 78.2 the next, and then beyond that we can look forward to 78.6, 79 levels. Once it trades beyond 79, bullishness will appear. On the downside, a selling entry is at 76.5, 76.2, 76.2, 76.3 zone, very strong support in the first target zone. Below this, you can look forward to 75.8, and once it stays below 75.8, stay short, we will look forward to 75 and 74 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. So natural gas has given a gap up today, and see moving averages have now started to cross over. Though I can see a definite resistance here, you can find out natural gas is not willing to break beyond 2.7374 zone. So that becomes our ideal entry point. Also, else you can look at that there is a gap which needs to be filled. I will wait. If it drops below 2.68 levels, then we can look forward to 2.64 and then 2.62 levels, else it is still not to be treated bearish. Yes, it has breached one important resistance and I will wait for it to break beyond the next resistance at 2.8. Stochastic here is overbought, the MACD is bullish here and too much of divergence calls for it to converge, which is sign of bearishness. RSI overbought. So on the hourly chart, it suggests that there could be a possible retracement from the current. The observation is more or less same on the 2 hour charts, a reversal sign and then the first bearish candle. I will wait for the next candle. Possibly it may try to trade with slight bearishness. Thus, if you see it staying below 2.68, definitely that will be a confirmation that the bears are back in action again. Stochastic overbought here. The MACD is still bullish and RSI has also hit the top here. Coming to 3 hour, and you can notice the similar observation here on the 3 hour charts. Also, one must notice, if you connect the dots here, you will find that the gas is trading in this channel and almost it is the highs at which it is trying to hit which is right now at around 2.7678. So yes, even if it stays in this channel, the lows are far below and it is still not to be treated bullish as long as 2.85 levels are not taken. Stochastic overbought. MACD rising from the lows here, it is trading with divergence looking upwards. RSI has hit the highs as well. Coming to 4-hour chart, the observation remains the same here, though the moving averages are still bearish here, and we have to wait for it to converge crossover. Right now, the prices is though seen a retracement, but there is a gap needs to be filled. And yes, there is still little bullishness left. The stochastic is overbought. The MACD is bullish because see, look at the MACD. It has hit the lows and it is now crossed over for a rise. RSI comfortable. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, the observation is similar. Couple of bearish candle retracement, and it is still trading in this retracement zone. Today, the 2.68, 2.65 zone is going to remain critical for the natural gas. Stochastic rising. The MACD has crossed over here at the top. It is trading bearish here, and RSI has dropped. So, looking at this, I will recommend you to sell net gas as 2.68. Wait for 2.65 as the first target. Then we can look forward to 2.62, and then below 2.62 we are targeting 2.6 levels, a very good support zone. Below 2.6 is where ideally the bearish will take over, and then 2.55, 2.5 are the next targets. On the upside, I will recommend a buying entry at 2.7, where you can expect 2.76 at the first target, 2.8 at the next. Beyond 2.8 is where the bulls will take over, and then I will look forward to 2.85. Any point of time, natural gas staying above 2.85 is a bullish indicator. Take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries related to the services. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. See you again before the US session. Do not miss to watch that update. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.